Hello and good morning to all of you. Tomorrow you have an exam on PPM. Probably I have actually I've not gone through the routine, but I got the information about it that the PPM exam is going to be held on tomorrow. So all the best to all of you. And on the basis of your preparation, I hope that all of you are well prepared for the exam and hopefully you all of you get good marks in the ppm, and on this connection I'm prepare two more slide relating to your exam oriented questions, and those questions are going to be discussed today. Okay, so these are the another important, as I promised all of you that there will be another video that will going to be prepared before your exam, connection with your ppm expected questions for the exam. So these are also the very important questions which are summarized in this particular slide. Is that the meaning and the importance of management? You need to know this the concept of management, and also the importance, nature, and characteristics. These are the very important questions that you have to prepare yourself before appearing for the exam. After that, there is another question that is very important: is the coordination related questions. Coordinations, mechanisms of coordination, importance of coordination, why coordination, we all need coordinations. So this is very important, very important question. Coordination, you have to come through with the topic related with the coordination. And then come the another important topic, that is management theories: classical, neoclassical, and modern. So there are three parts are there. So probably you have to understand the importance of the modern and neoclassical. So if you ask me honestly, that the classical theory is nowadays not so much important for your exam point of view, but you must have some idea about the classical theory. But if you want to prepare yourself for the exam point of view, then and then neoclassical and the modern theories are very important. So you must need to take the idea of the classical, but you need to have more depth idea about the new classical and the modern theories. After that, there is a question that is very important from exam point of view, is that the managerial function. We all know that the functions of management, functions of the manager is very important in an organization for swift running the organization's activities. So for that point of view, managerial functions are very critical. So this is also a very important aspect that all of you need to take into account before preparing for the exam. Okay, so managerial function is also a very important question. And then come the Indian ethos for management, value oriented holistic management. So ethos related questions are always important as far as the modern situation is take into account. If you take into account the modern situation, then the ethos questions are very important. So hopefully all of you already gone through with the questions related with the ethos, but if not, then there is some hours still left. Then it is my suggestion that you should gone through with the ethos part of how the Indian ethos uh, are correlate with management principles, and how those ethos are very much important for implementation of the management principles. So this is also a very important topic that we all need to understand before going through the exams like PPM. And then there is another slide is prepared. In this particular slide, some other very important question topics are summarized here. The organizational objective setting. We all know that the organizations cannot work without objective. So before the organization starts its function, there must be some definite objectives. What are those objectives, and how those objectives are framed? So these are the very basic questions that may be cited for in your exam. After that, there is a questions maybe come from the decision making. decision making is also a very very important topic. You all need to know about the concept of decision making and how the decision making is important for making prediction about the future, or you need to take a decision in every moment, whether it may be sometimes we need to take some decisions, and how those decisions are need to be taken, and what are the implication of those decisions on your business. So these types of questions maybe come out of the decision making section. Then there is a question is come here is the techniques for individual and the group decision making. This is also very important question. How a manager can correlate his decision about or his techniques of implementing principles of management with the group decisions. You can say how a manager can correlate his own decision making with the decision making of the group itself. So this is very important questions that maybe come for in your exam. So you need to understand what are the various ways an individual in the sense that suppose a worker, suppose a supervisor, suppose a manager of an organization. These are the individuals. But when you talk about the group, it means the number of people who are working under him. So, how the decision making of an individual can correlate with the decision making of a group, or how we can correlate our decision, my particular assumption with the assumption of the group. So, there are some definite techniques are there. What are those techniques? All of you need to understand. After that, there are some planning. The questions maybe planning and strategy. This is very important. Planning. We all know that the importance of planning. Very very important topic. Planning. You need to understand about the meaning of the planning. You need to understand the various questions that associate with the planning. Like planning is the planning decides the outcome of an organization. So this how this is possible, how planning, what are the planning premises. So these are the various questions that maybe come out of the section of planning and strategy making. Okay. And then there is another important slide which is prepared is the out of the motivation section is a Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory, is already mentioned in the previous slides. And then come the equity and the two factor theory of Herzberg. I suggest that you should know about the two factor theory, very very important from the exam point of view, and also the equity theory. Okay, so you must gone through with the equity and the two factor theory of Herzberg. Then come the McGregor's X theory X and theory Y also. You must need to know about the theory. What is theory X say? What is theory Y say? Then the goal setting theory is also very important. Then come the reinforcement theory. So these are the five important theories are summarized here, and I hope that all of you understand the understand the importance of these theories, and take these theories very seriously and gone through with the concepts beneath these particular theories. Then come the another very important part is the situational, behavioral, and the contemporary. It is a part which is given from the leadership. I hope that all of you prepare yourself in the for the all of you already prepared yourself with in connection with the leadership chapter. But if not, then you must need to understand the situational leadership, behavioral leadership, and all. Then come the Likert scale theory. This is also very important. Likert scale theory must be studied for the exam point of view. Then come the Black and Mountains greed, managerial greed. You must need to know what is managerial greed. And then come the difference between transactional and the transformational leadership. This is also very important question. And after that, this is the last slide. In this slide, we are summarized the topics which is associated with the challenges that the management faces in the 21st century. This is very very important chapter. Out of this chapter, you can expect 2 to 3 questions. Okay, because this chapter is related with the modern day situation. So after that, you need to know about the digitalization, automation, globalization, uncertainties, ethical and environmental issues, and this is the case studies of the renowned Indian corporates. You must need to know the big giants of the Indian business world do their business, and what are the various ethical value they maintain for the well-being of the society, not only for the profit motive only. So this is various case studies are given. Uh, you can gone through with the textbook available in the market, but this is not the right time to suggest you to go through with those, because tomorrow is an exam. So you just try to get some idea about this, about this, but you should not, it is not a so if you not touch this particular portion so far, then it is not suggestible to uh, give you an hint that you should prepare this topic in this moment. So if you not prepare yourself so far related with this topic, you just need to skip this one. Okay, then come the workplace diversity, then democracy, sociocracy. These are very important. You must need to take the idea related with these concepts. So these are the various topics. These are the various slides which are give you an hint that the questions come from these particular units, along with the slides which are already posted in earlier few days earlier. Okay, so I hope that these videos are very much helpful for all of you, and you must need to take points out of these slides and prepare yourself as per the demand of the exam. So with this, I'm going to wrapping up this particular session of the video, and hoping that all of you get immense benefit out of this presentation. And nonetheless, I wish that all of your exam will be very good. You secure good marks in PPM, and make the Department of Management in a position that where we can say that these students take ourselves in a different zone. So at last, all the best to all of you. Hopefully that these videos will really helpful for all of you. Thank you so much, and all the best.